What's it going to take to convince you to run for president in 2016?
Well, you know, my focus is not on the political side. I know it's hard to believe. Everyone in Washington, it's all politics all the time. What I'm trying to do is do my very best to fight for 26 million Texans, the people I represent, and to fight for economic growth, jobs, and our constitutional rights. You know, this administration has demonstrated an abuse of power, a lawlessness, an assault on constitutional liberties that worries me. And so I'm focused on doing my job.
I don't hear you ruling it out.
Well, look, as you and I visited just earlier this morning, in 2016, my view as a voter is that I intend to vote for whoever is effectively standing up and leading, whoever is effectively fighting for free market principles, fighting for the Constitution, because we're really at a turning point. We're getting to a point of no return, and I believe we can turn this country around, but we are at the fiscal and economic cliff, and I would love to see dozens of candidates all over the country all following that model, standing up, leading, fighting for economic growth, fighting for free market principles, fighting for the Constitution. I can't think of anything that would be better for the country than seeing lots of people leading to pull this country back.
Final question, is Hillary Clinton going to be hard to beat?
Well, we'll see if she runs, and we'll see if she wins the nomination. If she runs, I think she's likely to get the nomination. But I think her path is going to be much, much more rocky than many in the media have predicted. Look, there's a natural pendulum to politics, that it tends to swing back and forth, and even more fundamentally, the Obama economic policies are not working. Millions of Americans have lost their jobs, have been forced into part-time work, have lost their health insurance, and I think come 2016, people are not going to want to double down on policies that have hurt so many people, and in particular have hurt the most vulnerable among us. The ones who've lost their jobs, they've been young people, Hispanics, African Americans, single moms. They've been people like my dad was 56 years ago when he came from Cuba with nothing and washed dishes making 50 cents an hour to pay his way through college. If he'd been washing dishes today, he probably would have lost his job because of the massive taxes and regulations and burdens on small businesses. We need to fight for people like that 18-year-old immigrant washing dishes, because what's made America great is we've been a land of opportunity where millions of people have been able to come here with nothing and achieve anything, and right now that opportunity has been sorely diminished under the Obama economic agenda.